So I got up at 5 a.m, packed the gear, drove down to Bradgate Park, and it's pitch black when we arrive. You know that buzz you get thinking the sky's going to light up in reds and golds? Yeah, that didn't happen. By the time we made it to Old John, the sun decided to stay tucked away behind a thick blanket of cloud and haze. Typical, right? I swear every time I plan a sunrise shoot, nature has other ideas. But that's the thing I love about landscape photography. You've got to take what you're given. Even without the light show, there's something so peaceful about being out here before the world wakes up. So instead of chasing colour today, I'm focused on composition and detail, textures, shapes, that quiet atmosphere you only get on a still morning. These are the moments that really teach you patience as a photographer. So no fiery sunrise, but we'll make the most out of it. I'm going to take a few shots around Old John, probably stack a few for focus and see what mood we can bring out in post.
Here we are. Cloud coverage is a little bit shocking. Either way, I'm set up here, got my new tripod, yes. It's been a long time. But yeah, we're going to see how it works. I've got a grad filters if I need be, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the sunrise we expected. Now, we all know watching this channel, I don't get a sunrise because they just don't work for me. The sun hasn't come up just yet, but I thought we need to get a shot in the bag to get us going. At the minute, I've got 50th of a second at f11, which is giving us perfect exposure at ISO 100. So I'm going to take this shot on my new tripod. Quite looking forward to this. I've manual focused. Let me just make sure I've actually got manual focus put on here as well. So I don't want it to start jumping into servo mode, because you never know with these things. They can sometimes jump and we don't want the focus breathing. So I've got that. Let me just double check by zooming in on this picture. So we're not quite there. There. Nice and sharp now, crisp. Through manual focusing, f11. Oh, sunlight's risen even more now. It's now 80th of a second. We're going to go for that shot there, focused in there. I need to put timer mode on because I didn't like that, so I don't want any. So timer mode on these D750s is up on the top. Let's go again. There we go. So we've got that shot there. Is it sharp? Yes, it is. Beautiful shot. I'm going to do my very first focus stacking. Now I've got the right equipment. I mean, look at this tripod legs. This is amazing. I couldn't believe it. So hopefully it works. At the minute, I'm currently focused in on this rock here, manually focused, and then I'm going to do a multitude of different focus points to hopefully get them all blended properly and merged. So I've got the perfect shot all the way through. I've never done this. I've seen a lot of photographers do it, and I thought, why not give this a go? So my settings currently at the moment, I've just got to get down. Where is my live view? So I think that might be a bit overexposed. No, it's bang on, really. Well, let's go down to f8, 80th of a second at 100 ISO. So I'm currently focusing on the first rock here. It's taking that shot on timer mode, and I'm going to continue taking these shots. If the photo's any good, it'll be on your screens.
So this was my first real go at focus stacking, and honestly, I'm really impressed with how it turned out. I did notice though a few little squiggly artifacts in the blend, probably from the movement in the grass or slight alignment issues. I'm still learning that part, but if anyone watching knows a good way to clean those up, I'd be really grateful for your advice.
Oh, what's this? Little baby. If someone's lost a little doll, I'm going to leave it on Old John just there. So if one of your kids are crying at home now and he can't sleep, I found it. I'm going to pop it over here. He's going to sit here and he's going to watch the sunset. So if you're here before that, he's just there. There he is, little lad. Just found a spot to sit. It's nice just to scope around the area to try and find some compositions that we like. I quite like the one behind me with this foreground rock, especially if I could do a focus stack on these as well, it'd be great. But it's just nice to take it all in. We did come here for a sunrise, failed again. Dead haze there. Forecast did show it was going to have low cloud, which I thought might be a bit fog, but it's just above the horizon, so not really got the sunrise that we wanted. But it's one of them things with landscape photography, it's a hit or miss. Would it be better with dappled sunlight coming through? 100%, because it will make the place feel alive. At the minute it feels quite flat, so we're here anyway. Let's give it a go. Right then guys, so I'm just going to show you what I've got on screen. I'm just going to stick it into live view so you guys can see what I'm doing. So let's put that on. Let's lighten that up on the screen so you can see. It's the sort of composition that I'm going for. It's not the best. Skies, there's no colour, so it's quite hard to get the actual picture that I do want, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can get it. I'm going to focus stack this one as well, leading up to Old John there, so hopefully it works out, and if it does, you'll see the image on the screen.
I'm going to try and focus stack on this one. The idea is to take a few shots at different focus points, foreground, midground and background, then blend them later in Photoshop so everything's crisp right through the frame. I'm shooting on the D750 with a 24 to 70 GED lens, nice and solid for this kind of work, and keeping my aperture around f8 to keep that clean detail without diffraction. Thinks he's a superstar look, straight out of Hollywood. But I do love these creamy shots. Every location, I have to do this. Holding on for dear life with my foot. So slippy.
Right, so I'm here with Ben today, and he come out today. So have a little look what we do and how we do it. He's also a guy that I trained to drive an HGV. No, Ben?
You did, and you were very good. Well done.
And what was your result, Ben?
Eventually, we got a pass.
We got a pass.
Yes.
So he's very happy.
Very pleased.
But yeah, so we took him out today on a photography, see how we capture. We was looking for a sunrise, we failed. But never mind. There's always more sunrises we can catch, and it's what keeps me coming out here doing the vlogs for you guys. But Ben's vlogs are a lot different. They contain walking like we do, but this is more properly walking, proper wild camping, and something I'm pretty scared about. I'll leave it to Ben actually to talk about his channel and what he's doing, because he's doing a lot of good stuff.
Tend to just walk around a lot, backpacking, wild camping, push myself out of my comfort zone. It's not stuff I'm really that comfortable with, to be honest, but I really enjoy it.
You do enjoy it. I watched your latest one yesterday, the Bristol to Leicester.
All right,
And
yeah.
you left me on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah, will I make it home? I don't know. I mean, I'm alive.
He is here, yeah. I mean, we are shooting the top here. He might be on a wheelchair, we don't know.
But no, that was fun. That was better than I expected. I thought it'd be a bit boring, but it was really interesting.
But yeah, I think if any of you guys are into your walking, anything like that, then do you want to remind us of your channel name, Ben?
Getting by.
Getting By. So get onto it, watch his stuff. He's got a website as well, which is gettingby.co.uk.
That's right, yes.
And he does a blog on there. He's got all his, I don't know what they're called, but you're a software guy, you know what you're doing. You track every walk, can't you?
Yeah, all
properly?
my routes are on there, yeah.
So if anyone wanted to follow the routes later on in life, if they wanted to get a bit of time, then go and do that. For now, I think we may have just found epic location for a little shot. What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty good, yeah.
If only we had the stag.
He might turn up.
Lovely natural rock formation with a tree coming out the side. Perfect.
It's like walking through Jurassic Park here. Found this lovely little treescape here with rock. I'm going to do this handheld. Don't really need to focus stack this one because it's all there. You know, there's no background, it's just there. So I'm going to step back a bit just so I can get this all in frame because I want to shoot this at 28mm. And settings I've currently got 1/60th of a second, 4.5, ISO 100. I could raise the ISO actually because I do want to. Let's go to ISO 200 just so I can speed up the shutter, you see, because it looks quite nice. But let's see what we've got here. Might have to come back a bit more actually. Let's try and get some of this foreground into it as well. Got to put it back to autofocus. What a beautiful shot. I like that. I say that every time that I like the shot and I put it on screen, it looks like. Go for a bit of a portrait shot here. Really nice shot. Let me just try and expose for the sky a little bit. I like shooting for the bracken. I think Ben called it bracken, I call it Jurassic Park. We'll soon see anyway.
I was really pleased with this shot, the way that the colours pop, and a little trick from a friend of mine saying use a little bit of dehaze, Jermaine, and it works. I've really enjoyed today so far with my friends Ben and Shane. It's always nice to have someone to chat with while walking up to Old John. Makes the early start a bit more fun. And Shane, my go-to guy behind the camera today, helping me capture this smooth footage on the new gimbal that I purchased. Big shout out to him for keeping things smooth on the gimbal. Part of what I love about shooting with friends is that it's not just about the pictures, it's about the experience, the banter, and those little moments that make the morning memorable.
So how does the ISO work then? So the higher the ISO, what's that mean?
So ISO is light sensitivity, basically. It's if your shutter speed is too slow, so you're not going to get the picture that you want, i.e. it's going to be underexposed, because the faster your shutter speed, the less light's going to get in through the camera. So because of less light, we need to bump up the ISO, because ISO will raise it up digitally, it will brighten up the scene.
Okay.
But if you go too high, you can introduce noise into the image. But now, Lightroom, quite good, you've got denoise.
Right.
So, yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it?
Okay.
So yeah, ISO 100, 200. If you want a cleaner image, you'll get ISO 100. ISO 50 natively. So this one goes down to ISO 50, but it's not native to the camera.
Okay.
So although you can do it, it's always best to try and stick around ISO 100 in daylight to get the cleanest possible image. But with this camera, so for low light situations, like when you're shooting weddings or whatever and you're in dark space, you want to bump up that ISO.
Okay.
I won't go any more than 6400 because then you're going to start introducing noise. But what it does is it digitally enhances the colour, so it brightens up the scene.
Right.
So you can get to see. So yeah, just like what you were saying with a Kodak film, the film used to come in with different ISO settings.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? In the old days, it was like 36 or 24 on a film.
Yeah.
You didn't get to see what you'd taken.
No.
You'd go on holiday, you'd take your 36 pictures and you'd come home and then it'd be like, any of them any good?
Yeah.
And then you take 4 pictures of your finger or something.
I remember it was always that anticipation, weren't it? 'Cause my mum got me one, a little Kodak
Right.
with a film for when I went to Italy with the school, and it was that anticipation of waiting to go to the supermarket
Yeah.
or the chemist to go and have that film sent off
Yeah.
and come back, and when it comes back you look at the pictures and you're like, oh my god, these are awful. And that was the thing, you couldn't see what you took.
No.
You know, if you go back even further, you got those guys in the dark room.
Oh yeah.
And they used to expose their pictures in certain areas. They could do light painting, I believe,
Right.
by rubbing the hand over the light really quick.
Oh really?
So when they did that, it sort of made parts of the image brighter. I don't know the full process, but I watched a sort of a video on YouTube which explained it a little bit better.
Right.
I just found this lovely white house here. I'm going to get quite low to get some of this bramble in. I don't know whose house it is, so don't ask. I'm at 35mm on this one. I'm going to get it down to about 1600th of a second for the right exposure at 6.3 ISO 400. Zoom in just a little bit more. Beautiful, nice little shot that. If it's any good, it'll be on your screen. Right guys, that brings us to the end of our little journey today to Bradgate Park. Unfortunately, no, couldn't get close enough to any stags, which is what's famous here at Bradgate Park, but we did get old John. Hopefully it all worked out well, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did get this far in the video, please give it a subscribe, tick on my bell, and I'll see you in the next one. You're going to take it from your own?
I just want to take a moment to give a huge shout out to my good friend Ben for gifting me this DJI Mini 2. Honestly, I'm so grateful. Losing my original drone earlier this year really hurt, but this is such an amazing replacement.
Right, you just see Ben here just flew the drone for us, absolutely amazing. Obviously because mine got lost in a previous vlog, as we remember. But yeah, no, thank you very much Ben for doing that for us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
That's all right. And I've got a new one now. So you.
For real?
Yep.
I've got a drone, boys and girls.
Hey, needed a good home.
Thanks Ben. Hey, give me a cuddle.
Cheers.
Thanks Ben.
How you doing
And,
anyway? Getting me through my test.
Well, you was going to get through your test anyway. You was a great driver. Can we also mention this as well? Because we bought the drone, but we've got a lead, and Jenny, actually, thank you, because without that, we wouldn't have flew that and got that little bit of footage, would we?
Yeah.
So real shout out to Jenna.
Well done, Jenny.
Well done, Jenna.
That's why I married her.
Moments like this really remind me how lucky I am to have supportive friends around me. Not just helping me with filming, but also keeping my creative work alive. Big thank you again. You know who you are.